And that's Bra by Ochame Kwame featuring Efriye Wuta. So there's an interesting story behind this song, and the object of the story is also here. So the story is about the wife who happens to be sitting next to you.
Yeah, it's it's about most Ghanaian wives, including my own.
Okay, yes. Most Ghanaian wives,
including my own.
Let's hear the story.
So this song is about a man that loves his wife, but his wife is troublesome, So especially in the area of emotional rejection. So sometimes he tries to get a side chick, but realize that the side chick is too expensive. So when he does his cost-benefit analysis, he decides to call back the wife.
Okay, so Bra.
So when my wife is around, she's troublesome. But when she leaves, I'm lonely. So I decided to get a side chick. And then after getting the side chick, credit, car, apartment, school fees, this and blackmail, I'll call your wife. All that, realize, hey, this is too dramatic. Let me call my wife back.
Okay.
So that's the whole song. So it's like it's a warning to Ghanaian wives that once you have him, don't change from being a chick to becoming his mother. Tell him what to do, tell him when to hold you, when you have headaches, all that. We are tired. And it's also a reminder to men that no matter how troublesome she is, she's better than the side chick.
All
so
right.
That's the song.
So Anika, did you come back when he
I've not left yet. I'm still torturing him.
But I'm watching the video and I love it so much. Oh, that Kente suit is fire. So you want to check out the video on YouTube, and it airs on all our channels,
yes,
Prime and all the channels that we have. It's beautiful. Really, this is Bra by Ochame Kwame. It's 9 on the dot. We'll be hearing more of that story, what happens in the home, how they met, how all of this began, how they keep it all together. She says she's not gone yet, but I don't know if OK agrees. But all of that will come after the Joy Business Minute. Stay with us.
Welcome to the Joy Business Minute.
With Daryl and Karen, she's back.
Yes, I am.
Reforms introduced at the port to streamline customs operation and increase revenue are rather having a negative impact on the trading community. Thus, according to freight forwarders, they say high taxes that accompany the reforms must be looked at again.
MD of the Republic Bank Ghana, Anthony Jordan, will be retiring from the bank in April this year. He's replaced by Farid Antar, subject to approval of the Bank of Ghana.
The Bank of Ghana has set 2024 as the deadline for the country to move towards an era where little cash is used in financial transactions. This is part of efforts to reduce the cost of doing business.
And the world's richest man, Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon.com, has accused the owner of a US gossip magazine of trying to blackmail him over lewd pictures. He said a national inquiry wanted him to stop investigating how they had obtained his private messages.
You're up to date.
Catch you at 3:06.
Kofi, yankwada adiasa.
Mamina hakakra, enchemeba.
Entuntum wa hapao. Minji ndi sa opese o yare biu.
Sweetie, me ya yare o. Mi ti wo de mesrew. Onko drugstore ho onko pedro bi mreme.
Ade na wo ma yanko hospital. Eho de ye be hu ade pot na eyo. Na doctor ahweso ama wano aduru.
Eye pa se Kofi ko hospital ma doctor hwe hunu de na ha no pot ma no aduru pepepe. Nipa bebre ne firi omu pemu koto aduru wo pharmacy shop wo bra won hwehwe hunu ade e ha wo mo. We betimi di sunsun aso bone aba omo apomuden so. Enye fever bia na ye malaria.
Anti nurse ni maye malaria test no. Ane Kofi wo malaria ampa.
Doctor actually say Kofi mfa ACT.
Kofi bomodia se wo befa ACT eduro no. Se ni aya kire wo no pepepe.
Odo eye pa se e bae. Medro ni aka ni o. Manom se ni esi kire me pepepe. Na onim bribi.
Eji se wo ka kire me.
Efi ene ekọ no. Ye fi ha de ye ne malaria to kwanta ya pai kra.
Asem de. Na mama bi sa wo anadwi. Ehifa e na obeda.
Wa wunim medo se de mosquito net ya hye na dro no. Eno nko ase ne beda. Abrabapa boni ye eye da bia adeyo. Enkan boy if we Ghana Health Service any USAID eho.
If you buy gold, you will save money because gold lasts longer. If you paint your house gold, it will shine brighter. Because gold withstands all the elements. And gold protects you from microbial growth. And it's washable. And contrary to common belief, gold comes in every color your heart desires. So, invest in gold premium acrylic paints the next time you want to paint your house. Highly washable, long-lasting, with a wide range of products from acrylic paints to enamels, primers, stuccos, and more, all engineered to the highest international standards. Protect your home. Invest in gold.
So everyone says I'm a Kosia filler, but it's not like I'm nosy or go out to find out the latest filler. It's just that I get 50 megabytes of data free after paying for only the first minute of every call. And so I just keep discovering stuff minute after minute. That's how come I was minding my business, scrolling through my timeline, and I found out Coco has a new baby. Oh, and last week, I learned Ken won the lottery. You see, Ken is my brother's friend. So hello! Look who's about to roll with the rich and famous.
Enjoy even more value with MTN Free After One. You only pay for the first minute of your call on MTN Free After One, and the rest is free. Plus, you enjoy free 50 megabytes worth of data to browse your favorite sites. Compare where? So dial *315# to sign up. We day for you everywhere you go. Terms and conditions apply.
Oh. And you know, my claim is not covered by the insurance policy I arranged.
Parkwesi, I've always advised you to let J&G Insurance Brokers, the insurance professional, handle your insurance to avoid gaps. At J&G, we analyze your insurance needs, we arrange cover with the best insurer with a track record of prompt claims payment, and above all, we facilitate and negotiate your claims. Call Dr. Gideon Amenyedo, the CEO, on 0244 333335 or 0504 333335. You can also email him, Gideon, at jinginsurancebrokers.com or visit our website, jinginsurancebrokers.com.
Thank you very much, Egenam. I'm calling doctor right away.
At J&J Insurance Brokers, negotiating a great insurance deal is our business.
I hope we win for our honor. Fight on, soldier.
Hey, I mean, no say just be game there. It doesn't get any realer than this. Introducing Honor, the world's most affordable gaming smartphone with 4D gaming experience and Smart Shock. It's here. And to make it even more exciting, here's a deal. Only for the brave. Are you ready for all the action in gameplay plus gifts? 1,799 Ghana cedis bringing mobile gaming to life with Honor Play. Free soundbar, free Kwesi iFlux with 6-month subscription, and free airport earphones. Alternatively, buy Honor 7S at 499 Ghana cedis, 7A at 699 Ghana cedis, or 7C at 899 Ghana cedis, and get free airport earphones, selfie sticks, and NASCO lanterns. Remember, Honor Play is available exclusively at all Electroland Ghana Limited showrooms. Honor, for the brave. Terms and conditions apply.
I am Dr. Acacia. Acacia gives your workers the best customer service and treatment options when the need arises, keeping them healthier and more productive for your business. Acacia Health Insurance. We place value on those you value.
Morning Show.
9 minutes past 9 here on the Super Morning Show. Enjoy 99.7 FM. Bra by Ochame Kwame featuring a free Ewuta in the background. Let me seize the opportunity to say good morning to our Joyce Edward Boateng. Thanks for doing the listening. Now we are going to delve into the lives of the two people sitting in front of me, find out how all of this happened, find out how the journey has been, the ride has been, any challenges because of their professional lives and what have you. I'm Daniel Daz. I'm here with Edimo Enimado. Raymond Aqua is also here.
Yes, he's towering and watching over us for some reason.
Now, text messages on the Super Morning Show are brought to you by Afro Daniel Backman's Last Year Lifetime Glyco Travel Insurance Policy. We cushion you for life. With over 30 years in the stationery business, Kingdom Books and Stationery now offers a 30-day credit facility with no interest charge. We deliver free within Accra, Tema, and surrounding towns. Call us on 0302-764-7101 or 762-307 or visit kingdomgh.com. Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited, your number one stop shop for all office essentials, stationery, and furniture. So before I go to Mr. and Mrs. OK, I'm going to take a quick detour at La. Like we told you earlier, a woman was knocked out by a car around 4:36 a.m. She lay on the streets for 3 to 4 hours. And Ken Ashigbe, he's the CEO of the Chamber of Telecommunications Ghana. He's at that spot now. Good morning, Mr. Ashigbe.
Good morning.
So first of all, thanks for going out of your way and going there. Is the woman still lying there?
We're just moving her to HealthNet. You know, she's just like a few minutes away from a hospital. All anybody needed to do was to come and tell the nurses here. I came to tell them, and we are carrying her. So we just got a pickup. We are carrying her to the place. But I'm pretty sure they will stabilize her first. Then we need a National Ambulance Service to come here so that we can transport her either to 37 or to Kolebu. For me, the shameful part of it is Ghanaian. You know, we see a woman lying down and we just pass. You know, nobody does anything about it. She's an old lady. It could be me or you. But thank God we have brought her here, and I'm sure that we'll get some help for her. The injury is very bad. You can see that around her ankle, the leg is actually broken. And she's in so much pain. And she's an old lady, you know. She's an old lady, and whoever did this, well, we hope that we can sort her out.
Thank you, Mr. Ashigbe, first of all, for, like I said, going out of your way to go and help this woman. And we ourselves will be checking up on her to see what happens. Okay. Have a good day. Right. Ken Ashigbe is the CEO of the Ghana Chamber of Telecommunications, and he had us say on the show that this woman was lying by the way. She lay there for close to 5 hours, and she has now, and not knowing, she was just a few meters away from a hospital. So she's now being carried to the hospital, and an ambulance will be needed at the hospital immediately. And the hospital is Health Nest. An ambulance is needed there immediately to transport her to 37 or Kolebu, whichever can help her more quickly. But we are coming back to the studio. Ochame Kwame is here, Anika is here. So first of all, Ochame, you're an artist. I'm sure you've met so many women.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. You had your pick.
Yes.
I wouldn't say I'm jealous, but it's a very enviable position.
Yeah, I used to be in the game. I used to be the
you still are, I can say that.
Right.
Okay. So what happened? How did you settle on this lady by her?
On this one?
Yeah.
So I how do I start? I was just in the game from 22 till 29. Then I went to a relationship that didn't end quite well. You know, ended with a broken heart. And so I decided to be celibate. And then I said, I'm not doing this again until it makes sense. So one day I'd gone to Love FM.
Oh.
Yes, in Kumasi.
So good morning to our Love FM family.
You know, yes.
They are listening to us now.
Yes. And for an interview, and I saw this beautiful black girl with a black dress with bulging hips. I said, this is it. Immediately I saw it, I knew it, this is it.
The celibacy was over.
Yeah. Because of the way she had covered herself, you know. So there's this cultural value of aketesia. You know, so I saw she was covered from the neck to the feet, you know. So I went to her, I said, if you behave as half as decent as you look, I want to marry you. You know, and then
that was the first thing you told her.
First thing, but I mean, when I went to her, I first pampered. I said, "You are oozing class," and then she said, "Hey, akweite brofu," you know. And so I told her that I want to marry you. You know, like in Kumasi, sometimes we say it's me waro. Usually we are joking, but from the way she stood there, I knew she was the one. So that was how it began.
Oozing class. I need to write that down.
Yeah.
In case I need to use it. But so, Annie, what were you doing at Love FM that day?
Okay, so I had just finished my first degree, and then I was job hunting before they would post me anywhere I didn't like. I did law, so there was a law firm around Love FM. So I just gone there to yob them to give me a place to work. And then when I was going back, I was actually going back home to pick my things and come to Accra because my sister lived here and I lived with her. So on my way to the house to get ready for Accra, I met him.
On your way to the house?
Yes.
So you went to look for a job?
From the law firm, yes.
They went to look for a job?
Yes.
And you found a husband?
Yes. She was found by a husband.
Yes.
I think she found.
I think she was found by.
No, she found it. As we go, you know, she found it. She found it.
Because you see, there's this myth. There's this myth that women perpetuate, and men have.
It's true.
Okay, that we are the ones who go out and choose, but Annie, tell the truth.
No way.
Tell the truth.
You know how it is that when they say we want to date you and you say no, it's no. Mm-hmm. So by dint of that, then yes, I mean I chose him.
Okay.
Because when he spoke to me, I actually enjoyed the timbre of his voice, his complexion. I like that, guys. And so I was like, oh yeah, and he had twists, and that was a kick. I mean,
twists as in
hair twisted.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mini locks.
Cute.
Mini
I was
locks.
like, oh yay, a little raggedness to the whole.
Yeah, we like that, don't we? Yeah.
And you knew this was Ochame Kwame?
Yes, I did. And he had a little earring. I mean, he had a certain rogue look that was interesting. So I was like, oh yeah, I wasn't used to that. So I was like, hey.
Did you ever have any misgivings? You know, there's a perception about people in the entertainment industry generally, and even those of us who have been very unassuming all our life sometimes. Did you ever have any misgivings because he's Ochame Kwame?
No. I mean, when I saw him, I knew it was him. I had known him for a while. I mean, I think his first song came out when I was like 14, 15, thereabouts. So I knew him then. And then he had always been cool and calm. And I also have a very calm demeanor. So I was like, oh, this guy, he's cute. And then fast forward 2,000 years later, I met him. So it was like interesting. Yes.
Nice. Okay, it's 17 minutes past 9. This is the Love Ride. It's quite interesting to see how all of this happened. But when he said that you're oozing class, what happened? What was going on in your mind?
So the perception at the time was that musicians are not very educated, etc. So when he said oozing class, I was like, well, my eye, like really, he can say that. And then it was also interesting that he could speak. And then the expression was also unique. And the fact that I was actually oozing class. He recognized, I was like, oh, you got taste, man.
So, Ochame, what happened after that? So you meet her. So did you go to Accra?
No,
I didn't.
Ended everything.
Yes.
It's all ended there.
Yeah, I mean, after I think a week or two, so we came to Accra together.
I drove her. I became her driver afterwards.
Yeah. So when we met, I told him that I am going home. And then he says, oh, I'm going to the fitters briefly. So if you'd do that, I would drop you off at home. And I said, oh, the only reason why I would let you go home with me is when you can come and say hi to my dad, because I don't take men home. So when I take you home and then you go, it's going to be questionable. So if you are bold enough to say hi to my dad, then you can take me home. And he took me home and went to say hi to my dad.
Okay. So listen, she actually came in my car and then went with me to the fitters for a while. And for the fitters to fix air conditioning or something for like 2 hours.
So that she could be more comfortable when she's sitting in the car.
No, because then I knew that the woman who's in classes now with me, and there's some ghetto fitters at Asafo, in Kumasi, and
please, my future wife, are you listening? Holy Spirit, locate my future wife and let's hear to him now.
So after the fitters, we went home, and then I had to go and say hi to the man.
Okay.
And I went inside the house, and you see, have you seen one of those old, like, Gold Coast scratchy men? Yeah, exactly. And he had bulging eyes. They had the all-seeing eye. So he came to this place. Everywhere I passed, like the Mona Lisa. This man is looking at me.
But how did you feel when you met him?
I was intimidated. He's big, tall, speaks well. So I introduced myself, and I said that he said, "Hey, I'm here," and I said that, "Oh, I want to be your daughter's friend." He said, and you utrihuni. Utrihuni now person on bed father for Debbie. Utrihuni, you are going to make me look bad. So if you really want to be coming to my house, but he was very nice, but he was still blunt with this. If you really want to come into my house, you have to go and shave those locks off.
But the locks is part of what attracted her to you.
He didn't know.
So did you come?
No, my dad didn't know.
Okay.
So the dad thought that he had raised her well. So.
But he has raised her well.
I know. It's really stupid. So I went, and then for 2 months, I would not come to the house again. So I would just come to down there and then give her a call, or, proverbially through a window, through a stone at the window. And then she used to be coming down. She said, "No, we can't be doing this. If we are going to keep doing this, you have to be able to come to my house, because I'm not going to be coming down here." So
Charlie, but you are strict to this lady there.
So I went to comb out. I had a big afro. I went to the house. The man saw me. He started laughing. Then I said, "Why?" He said, "I said, cut your hair." I didn't say comb it out. So after a while, I realized that this one was special. So to answer your question, I went to cut it. So to answer your question, that I was in a game, young artist, and I had seen so many women. Why this one? Because she was special. I just felt it, After dealing with her for a while, I felt that this I've had like don't blog it, bloggers. I've had it's a metaphoric. I've had like 1,000 girls, and this one is special, So I said, okay, let me just be focused on her. So I started bringing her into the journey, because she used to be scared that I'm a rapper, and I guess maybe that time.
Were you?
Yeah.
Were you scared?
Not exactly scared.
Really?
Yes, really. But then, you know how bold I am. So, generally, the perceptions, misconceptions. But then we kept discussing it. I wasn't scared. I mean, whatever I heard, because from day one, he said, "Madam, I've been in this relationship business. I am older. I know what's up more. So if this thing will work, we need to be very transparent about whatever we do. So if you hear anything, speak to me. So we did that. And then we decided to do a transparency test where he would take my phone to his house for a week. I would keep his for a week. And then your future wife is listening. And then
she has tuned off.
And then we did it for a week. We didn't die. Nothing happened. So we're like, yay. So we decided to be very transparent, and then here we are.
Wow. It's 23 minutes past 9 here on the Super Morning Show. Enjoy. 99.7 FM. My name is Daniel Dazi, here with Enimwa Enimado. And our guests this morning are taking us on a love ride. The voice you just heard belongs to like I like to say, Mrs. Ochame Kwame. Her name is Anika. And Ochame Kwame himself is here. This is all part of our build-up to the Joy FM Lovers Dinner Dance. Next week, Thursday, Kojo Enchi live at the Kempinski Gold Coast City Hotel. For a cool 800 Ghana cedis, you can come with your significant other and join us.
A significant other. Tickets for singles are going out today at midday. So you can pick one up for 400 cedis if you're coming by yourself.
I feel like dancing. I don't know, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Because you see, you people have sidelined us the singles. You understand?
Yeah, I get it.
I get
it.
But now
you have sidelined yourself by being single.
No,
please.
That's highly
Nobody
unfair. I'm waiting for my future wife who has just tuned in to come and stand in front of Joy FM. So that me too, I'll see her and I'll say, you are oozing class, baby. Okay, so a quick update, and this is good news. An ambulance has been dispatched by the National Ambulance Service to pick up the woman we've been talking about since 6:30 a.m. She's currently at the Health Nest Hospital, opposite, or should I say, health center, because I don't know the status of the hospital. It's opposite Kingdom Books. Okay, so an ambulance has been dispatched. Thank you very much to our friends at the National Ambulance Service.
And thank you to Daniel for sending us those text messages as well and letting us know that this was what was happening. We appreciate that very much.
And Ken Ashigbe for responding when we did. It's unfortunate that she had to wait for
almost 5
hours before she was moved. Well, it's 25 minutes past 9. We're going to take these important messages. When we come back, we would wrap up on the conversation about how it's been. We want to talk a bit about the kids.
Yes.
And also, you know, how you guys keep the spark going each and every day. And then we'll have a Knowing Me, Knowing You quiz where we will see for real, if what we are saying is. We'll just ask Ochame Kwame a few questions about Anika. And depending on what happens, well, the prize will be decided by Anika herself at a time that we both won't be there to see.
Depending on how well he does.
Depending on how well. So I'm just informing you.
They got.
Alrighty, you'll be back. Stay with us.
At Afrodan, we believe that many of the problems people have with their health is as a result of the way they sit. In other words, your chair can kill you. Here's Dr. Marcus Mann of the Chiropractic and Wellness Center.
What you have to remember is that the spine is the lifeline to your body, and posture is the window to that spine. Now, posture is affected by your daily activities and habits like sitting. That's why at the Chiropractic and Wellness Centers, we recommend what I believe to be the best chairs available for preventing not only subluxations, but also other health problems that you may not be aware of. And that's Rabami and Mobilex chairs. Unfortunately, on a daily basis, I have to correct the effects of this poor sitting habit in our businessmen and businesswomen. Always remember, optimal spine equals optimum health.
So, for the sake of your health, buy Rabami or Mobilex chairs from Afrodan. We are on the first floor of the Swansea Shopping Arcade. Telephone 663-085.
Airtel Tigo spoiled them big time. Sir. Some new big time bundles view. The only bundles I want here about are bundles of cash. So what about a bundle that gives you the most data on your 1, 2, and 5 Ghana Cedi bundles than anywhere else? And also gives you a whole 1.5 gig for only 10 Ghana Cedi. Please, no network could give you that much data at that price. Sir, well, Airtel Tigo does. And you even get a big 2 gig for the same 10 Ghana Cedis when you bundle directly from an Airtel Tigo scratch card or with Airtel Tigo Money. Airtel Tigo's new big time bundles do not expire. You can browse, sir. No more daily, weekly, or monthly bundles. Bad. How do I subscribe? Dial *111#, select big time bundles and browse, sir. Whether you're a new subscriber or an old subscriber, T's and C's apply. Get big time data from the network that gives you the most. Airtel Tigo.
What are you looking for? Now come get it all. Great discount, dodo. Yamafia so. Best bargains on our days. Everything here is a bargain. High quality, could be a priority. So tell your mom, tell Poppy, tell your actually everybody.
Kofi, yankoda, adiasa.
Mamina hakakra, enchemeba.
Entuntum wa hapao. Minji ndi so pesa o yare biu.
Sweetie, me ya yare o. Me ti, wo de mesrew. Onko drugstore ho onko pedro bi mreme.
Aden na Oma Yonko Hospital. Ɛhɔ de yɛbɛhu ade potena ɛyɛ na Dr. Ahweso amawano aduru.
Ɛyɛ pa se Kofi Kɔ Hospital ma Dr. Hwehunu de na ɛha no pote ma no aduru pɛpɛɛpɛ. Nipa bebree ne firi omu pemu kɔtɔ aduru wɔ pharmacy shop wɔ bra wɔn hwehwɛ hunu ade ɛha wɔn. We betimi di sunsun aso bɔne aba wɔn apɔmuden so. Ɛnyɛ fever bia na ɛyɛ malaria.
Anti nurse ni my malaria test no. Ane Kofi wɔ malaria ampa.
Doctor akyerɛ sɛ Kofi mfa ACT.
Kofi bomodia se ubefa ACT eduro no. Se ni ayakyerɛ wɔ no pɛpɛɛpɛ.
Odo ɛyɛ paa se ɛbae. Medro ni aka ni o. Manom sɛ ni esi kyerɛ me pɛpɛɛpɛ. Na onim bribi.
Ɛgye sɛ wo ka kyerɛ me.
Efi ɛna ɛkɔ no. Yefi ha deɛ yɛne malaria to kwanta ya pai kra.
Asɛm de. Na mame bisa wo anadwi ɛhe fa ɛna obeda.
Wa wunim medo sese deɛ mosquito net ayahye na duro no. Ɛno nko ase ne ɛbɛda. Abrabapa boni yie ɛyɛ da bia adeyo. Enkan boy if Ghana Health Service any USAID ɛhɔ.
Morning Show. Joy 99.7 FM. I want them so bad, me why she. Now me ex girl be number rest in the dreams and me friend papo no me come she. Go Facebook, go share girl see, so share. Just my promise say what can be booby. To get me put na be copy, get me do phone no pe. Fresh boy post. Jackie apiam punya obeche. Feel ya jai churches. Drugging out for free no more yeah witches. Check it what's up, now me chow tickets. Breath yeah misses, now me try me kisses.
28 minutes till we wrap up here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. I am Daniel Dazi here with Inimwa and Nimado and our guests this morning, Oshame Kwame and his wife Anika. This is the Love Ride, and I just want to remind you that our Joy FM Lovers Dinner Dance is coming off next week Thursday on the 14th of February. You know what that day is. Valentine's Day. So you can join us for a cool 800 Ghana cedis for a full buffet dinner for two and live performance from the maestro, the music man Kojo Entry. So we've heard a bit about how they met. We've heard how it grew. We've heard if you're a man and you just tuned in, oozing class, that's the code. Tell her she's oozing class. There's a lot more we want to hear about how the family has been, and then we'll do a bit of mystery questions for Ochame Kwame about his wife before we open the phone lines. Before all of that, Afrodan is offering you today the most comfortable chair in the world. The Nightingale Extreme Comfort Chair. It has over 10 thoughtfully engineered features, especially customized for your health and comfort. So go to Afrodan on the first floor of the Swansea Shopping Arcade and feel this chair. You'll be amazed. If you want advice on the best sort of insurance you need, speak to J&G Insurance Brokers. Be a good citizen. Now, J&G Insurance Brokers negotiates a great insurance deal. That's our business. Call Dr. Gideon Amengedo. He's a senior insurance consultant on 0244 333 335 or 0504 333 335. Now, how many reasons do you need to watch DSTV? Is it the FA Cup that has been brought back, or the best leagues in Europe like the EPL, La Liga, Italian Serie A, and so many others? What about the intriguing Ghanaian and international contents like YOLO Season 2, Heels and Sneakers Season 2, or God Friended Me? And you cannot forget the kids' content on Disney Junior, CBeebies, and Nickelodeon. So get connected now. SMS DSTV to 1731 for a fully installed Zappa HD decoder with 1 month complimentary DSTV access for 199 Ghana cedis, or call 0302 740 540 or 0244 740 540 for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Now, a super happy birthday to Ebenezer Asante. Ebenezer Asante is the first Ghanaian CEO of MTN Ghana. Currently, he is the Vice President for Southeast Africa and Ghana, SIGA, for MTN. He's a big
Happy
man.
Birthday, sir.
Happy birthday, Eben. Hope you live to be 99.7 and a little bit more. Also, a happy birthday to you, Aisha Bedwe. Aisha Bedwe's little sister was here. Aisha Bedwe's sister was here yesterday, Farida Bedwe. And she is the tax partner at PwC PricewaterhouseCoopers. Live long, live young, live wise. That's the message. It's from all of us here on the Super Morning Show and on the multimedia group. Okay, it's 25 minutes to the top of the hour. Guys, let me start with you on this one, Anika. So you have 2 kids now.
Yes,
a lovely boy and a girl.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how did getting kids change the dynamic of the relationship?
It changes a lot, because then the attention becomes divided. Then you don't think for just yourselves anymore. You have to think about the kids, like, more often. I remember the first 2-3 days I gave birth to my son. It was surreal. I couldn't believe it. And I kept thinking, so what if I'm not around? Because I was breastfeeding exclusively. And then I was like, so if I leave for the market and he wakes up and he's hungry, it means I've taken his food. Like, it was a feeling that kept coming. So since then, I've been consistently thinking about them, like putting them first before I do everything else.
And this is where it gets interesting, because some men feel neglected when kids come in the picture. Most men. Yeah, Are you one of those men?
Yes, I don't think that women handle that stuff easily, because it changes my dynamics as well. Then I work twice as hard, and I also dream for 4. That means I don't get to sleep at all, because dreaming means when your mind is working whilst you are sleeping, so it also changes the dynamics. But for the women, they use it as an excuse to now intentionally relegate you to the back.
I don't think it's an excuse.
It's an excuse, especially when the children are sleeping in their rooms, and then you are trying to get your wife to pay attention. You say it's because of the children who are sleeping in their rooms. Because of that, you can't touch me tonight.
Maybe you're a very noisy person.
Yes, it changes the dynamics. At every point, you work harder, you do everything. But I think that she takes it a little. She takes it overboard.
She takes it overboard.
What does she? She's because of the children, she's tired all the time.
Really?
Yes.
She's not tired now.
No,
she just dropped them by 6 o'clock. She'll be tired from picking them up from school and talking to her. So by the time I come home, she's intentionally overly asleep.
The kind where you're not breathing.
Exactly.
You have to, yeah.
Yeah, so now I'm tired. I want some attention. I want to talk, and she's asleep. So it has changed a lot of dynamics.
I know this is the morning show, but is it just talking you want to talk?
No. That's
because I was coming to that, because he wakes me up at 2 a.m. and we share ideas and we discuss things, and then I am still his manager, aren't I? And then I still go out
Why
looking
did you
for.
wait for the answer?
Because
It was a rhetorical question.
yes. Because he didn't wait for me to say something when he was speaking.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I still go for sponsorship hunts. I still make sure that his activities and things are running. So, I mean, definitely when he wakes you up at some point, it's not just to talk, because I am all for talking.
Okay, so is it the purpose? Okay, in the first place, you disagree when he says that sometimes you intentionally use children as an excuse.
I disagree. I never intentionally. If I use it, it's because it is.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so it's sort of changed the dynamic between you and your.
I mean, definitely things have changed, but then it's not totally that we don't have a synergy anymore. We do. It's just that the frequency of some things must, tone down and give way to other things. That's the nature of life.
But he clearly doesn't like the things that are being told.
I know.
There could be 4 or 5 things. It could be cooking, cleaning. Maybe cooking and cleaning can change, but there are some particular
things that must be constant. Bother you. It's not the
So let me give this example. So Saturdays, I used to cook like the whole week's meal, and then on Sunday I iron everyone's clothes. Minus his,
except mine.
And then
mine used
for
to be
the
parts,
week,
used to iron my clothes.
And then
After
during that time, he'll be sitting in the hall or in the room or wherever with his legs on one of the tables, and was like, "Annie, bring me tea. Annie, bring me milk. Annie." And then I will do that uncomplainingly, and then in the evening when I'm done and want to sleep, tap. That is when I give him a horse kick, like really the whole day.
Okay. I will say one thing. No, I will say one thing that I love the way we are able to have this conversation openly. And it's not as if they are, because I don't sense any undercurrent here, but I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened on the drive back.
No, what we do is that we have these discussions like frequently.
Sometimes angry. Sometimes when I'm angry.
He's angry. I just laugh it off and I'm like, there's nothing to be angry about. It's just dialogue. And then sometimes we just have them in the car, like funnily coded if the kids are around, and there are no undercurrents. I mean, for us, one thing that we've been able to do is that we discuss the problems openly. Okay. Like regularly, and because they're always bound to happen, so we discuss them frequently, regularly. During the day when we are about to sleep, we have the discussion of, did I do something today that was off? When I went to this place to have this interview, did I say something? We have these discussions regularly, so there are no undercurrents there.
Wow.
Zero.
No,
that's a lot to learn from.
See pictures of you guys on social media a lot, and this morning I was looking at a picture of you and your son, and I think you were fixing his tie or something, and you definitely have the image of a family and a very loving couple and all of that, but we know that it is not like that all the time, and the reality of life is that it isn't. How do you get through the tough times?
Okay, so this is I don't know if you've seen, she's a very tough one. So I, in my wisdom,
roll your eyes.
Just joking. Decided that, okay, I realized that she was very she's phlegmatic, so we decided that in the evening before we sleep, we would discuss everything, and a deserving sorry will be rendered, so that we do not pile it up. There will be, so that is one thing that we do. And then the second thing is that I believe that in a relationship, when there's no infidelity, there's nothing. Everything else can be fixed. Yeah. Because when I was marrying Annie, the only thing that was important to me was that I'm marrying a woman who will not cheat on me. Period. That was
for you as well.
Only thing that I found that was important. Whether she's a serial killer or I don't care. Once I can get some, so. To tell you the truth, for the first 7 years of our relationship, the biggest joke was,
are we having our first fight? Yeah.
That was the biggest joke in the first 7 years of our relationship.
Wow.
We don't fight about anything.
But then the fights came.
Oh no,
a few ones,
because,
but they are not fights. They're just misunderstandings.
Because we work together. Also, our personalities are very different. Very.
Okay.
And so, how I want to handle something else. I mean, that was initially. So this morning, before we came, we discussed that. I think we've assimilated each other's behaviors very much. And then he was like, yes, because we learn from each other and we speak so many times. But then initially, my personality was very different. His was also totally different. And then how I thought a business decision should be made wasn't necessarily how he wanted to make them. And then he would say, I'm the husband, and I would say, I'm the manager. And then we'll just
get it.
And then when we go home, he was like, honey, I'm like, no, we are continuing from work. We are continuing.
She doesn't have any idea of separation of powers.
Okay, so what's the typical way of resolving something like that when it does happen?
With Annie, it's just dialogue. Period. Nothing else.
Just talk about it.
You cannot go and romance her into submission.
Okay.
You must talk about it. She must take a pen and paper and come to a logical conclusion. That is the only way. She doesn't let anything slide. So what I'm teaching my children is that let it slide. You know, Daddy, you see that something poked my eye. I say, let it slide, because I want them to be a little more balanced than she is.
Amazing lessons we are learning for Shami Kwame and Annie. Okay, so at this point, we'll escort Annie out and would ask Ochame Kwame a few questions about her to see.
Bernie.
And then we'll open the phone lines for you to make a few comments yourself. Keep the numbers in your mind: 0302 216541 0244 340 437. Annie just stepped out of the studio. We'll give her a few more minutes to get to her destination. To get to her destination, because I know Joy FM has speakers in almost every home. We have to take her to a small recording studio to get that privacy. But what you're hearing is part of what we call the Love Ride. Tomorrow on Home Affairs will be Reverend Sam Kranche Ankra and Mrs. Rita Kranche Ankra. There will be Praetietia and Sally Gali. This will be on various shows. There will be Reggie Rockstone and the wife. There will be Reverend Azigizar Jr. and his wife. All of this would end on the 13th of February. That's next week, Wednesday. Don't miss these revealing insights on our Love Ride this Valentine Day. And you need to stay tuned in with your questions, comments, and experience, and win an exciting romantic Valentine dinner with our celebrated couples and the legendary king of romance, Kojo Entry, at our Lovers Dinner Dance at Kempinski on the 14th of February. The Joy FM Love Ride Valentine promotion is brought to you by Niche, your perfect idea. The Love Ride. Come take a ride with us on this journey of love. I want to say congratulations to our brothers at Adum TV for being ranked #1 on the Geo poll for the year 2018. Guys, you deserve this and more. So, Ms. Anika has been safely deposited in the silence room. I'll hand you over to Enimwa, who has all the questions.
Okay, are you ready?
I think so.
Awesome. Okay, so I have 5 questions for you. The first one is, what is her favorite gospel song at the moment?
Annie's gospel song. Her favorite gospel song of all time would be... this is a song of a guy that
if you sing it,
lost all his families and English, lost all his family, and then he was heartbroken, and he came back and he sang the song. I've forgotten it.
Is it a hymn?
It's not a hymn. It's a pop song. I think Overcome or something.
Overcome or something.
Yes.
Overcome or something.
Yes.
So something we'll
about
the answer.
Yes. Who are her best friends?
Her sisters and her children.
Her sisters and her children.
Yeah, she doesn't have she's never introduced anybody to me in the 14-year period. This is my best friend.
Okay. Never. What is her shoe size?
Size 7 or 6.5.
6.5 or 7? Which one?
It depends. If sneakers is 7, this is shoes 6.5.
You're sure?
Yes.
Very sure.
I think so.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. What brand of hair products does she use?
Santi's hair.
Ooh.
No, that's one I got it correct.
Yeah.
See the way he said it.
And then
exactly.
also if it's about cream, she likes Inkuto.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We asked about
Oh, let him show
We asked
off.
about
Please
it.
talk
Or
to me.
Inkuto
Talk
or
to me.
Cantu.
What else?
That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Is she a skirt person or a trouser person?
No, she's not a trouser person. She's a skirt person or a shorts person.
Skirts or shorts?
Shorts, because she says that trousers makes her legs itch.
Trousers make her legs itch.
Yes,
Okay,
she
I'm going to
likes-
write that down
yes.
so that trousers make her. That's it. So that's 5 questions.
You asked about the bra size. I mean,
I was
34, 34
yeah, you just
B.
want to show that you know the bra size.
Hey,
I haven't
this
even asked you. How can you be setting your own questions?
We're wrapping up in some 11 minutes. We are opening the phone lines in less than 2 minutes. But we would ask the same question.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you the same question so that you...
About him?
No. So that I asked him some questions. I want the answers from you so we can tally.
Okay.
So what's your favorite gospel song?
Hey, you go hard though. Wait.
Or is it Braba or Chami Kwame?
No.
She doesn't have.
I don't have. No.
But you gave one.
There's one.
Say-
the song of the story of the guy that lost all his family. An inspirational song.
Do we want to move on now?
Wait, who?
Okay, I think we want to move on now.
She said who? Okay, so yeah.
Okay,
she
so
can't even
that
remember
doesn't
song.
count.
Okay,
That
so the
doesn't
second
count.
question I asked him was, who are your best friends?
My husband and members of my family.
Okay.
Yes!
All right. What's your shoe size?
37.
In single, the other one.
In British sizes, British
4.
sizes. 4.
No! 4 is Santi's size.
No, it's 4. I'm
4.
Really?
Ooh.
No. I wear size 8.
Oh, I said I wear 4. I dare.
Look at this.
It's okay. Okay. So the
How
next
can this be
question.
4? If this is 8, how is this 4?
Okay, so the
She
next
doesn't know her
question.
shoe size.
So the next question.
Just Google 37 in Europe.
You don't know your shoe size.
Oh, the next question.
You don't know your shoe
Well, what did he say?
He said 7 or 6 and a half.
No, that is US size.
That's what I'm talking about.
But no,
UK
US
size,
one is UK.
Let's take it in.
No, wait.
Take it to the US, man.
Wait.
US size,
Lady
I
and
wear
gentleman.
7, 6 and a half. UK size, I wear 4.
Okay,
and
so
then
he was
the
correct.
other part, I wear 37.
What is
7 or
this?
6
What
and a
is
half.
what
Sneaker
type of
7.
wife are you?
No need to. This is the the song, right?
Okay.
Okay. What brand of hair products do you use?
I use shea butter. And
Which
then
is
I
Inkuto in
use
English.
Yes.
coconut oil.
Okay.
And then I use shea moisture.
But
Okay,
is there
the
a particular
brand.
brand, like the name of the
Yeah,
brand?
what's the
Like
name of the brand?
Hair products
Yeah.
or hair
product.
weave.
All
hair
together.
products.
Because
Okay,
he answered
Santi's
for
hair.
weave,
Yes!
For
kids.
Let me do this. Let me do this. Okay, let me do this.
I have one more. There's one more.
Santi's hair for kids. Yeah.
Okay, the last one. Are you a skirt person or a trousers person?
I'm a skirt person.
And why don't you wear trousers?
When you want to wee, it's a lot of work.
Because you said because it makes you itch.
yes.
But the question was, are you scared or?
And he got that right.
Yes!
I actually
I got all of it correct.
No, except one. You got 4 out of 5.
No, she doesn't know the answer.
She herself, she doesn't know.
Exactly.
her
So how
But you
could I
gave
know?
an answer.
How
No,
could I know?
If you had said that she doesn't know or you don't know, that would have been fine.
You
But
know, I am even
you gave an
surprised he
answer.
got any at all.
No, there's this song that you sing, pa. We both.
Okay, we have our
Once in a
first
black month.
caller on the line.
Schmackity.
Okay. So what we are going to do is that
We're opening the phone
we are
lines
opening
now.
the phone lines.
Yes.
0302-216-541. 0302-216-541. Now, taxes are important for national development, but often sounds like a burden in a changing landscape of tax administration in Ghana. Understanding the terrain is key to compliance and efficiency. Joy Business, in partnership with PwC, presents the Joy Business Knowledge Series under the theme IntelliTax, Paying Taxes Intelligently. This important breakfast forum comes off at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel, Accra, on Tuesday, 12th February 2019 from 8:30 a.m.
Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Okay, so I have my first caller on the lines. This is Ernest. Good morning, Ernest. How be? Good morning, Ernest. How you doing? Good morning, Ernest. Okay, try calling us back. We have a few challenges. Okay, he's on. Hi, Ernest.
Yes, Daniel.
Yes, how are you?
Yes. I think I want to say thank you to the father of Ochame's wife. I think Ochame has confirmed that the way the lady was raised up, for me, it has helped the family and it has helped the guy. He's one of the disciplined musicians you can find in Ghana. A fine gentleman. I mean, I'm a Christian, but let me confess, I like the way this guy carries himself.
Ernest, your pastor is listening, Ernest.
yes, I know. I know. And so I want to tell him to keep it up.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ernest, for calling. Now, you can listen to your favorite Joy FM programs and show podcast on myjoyonline.com/live radio. Joy 99.7 FM, radio for the discerning listener. Now, the first 5 callers all qualified to be in the draw for the winners of tickets on the Lovers Dinner Dance. So, Ernest, you will be in that draw. The first 5 callers will qualify. Now, the Kids Olympics, of course, begins tomorrow at the St. Anthony's Catholic Church, just next to Lincoln Community School. It's going to be athletics from tomorrow, but all the other sporting disciplines continue on the 16th and 23rd of February. So you can call 02444 71402, 0249 862903. The Joy FM Kids Olympics is sponsored by Schoolbox Plus, your school supplies superstore. My second caller is Kweku from Spintex. Good morning, Kweku.
Good morning. Good. How are we?
I am blessed. How are you?
Yeah. Please, can I talk to the lady, please?
Go ahead.
Yeah, she mentioned that she was well trained and she should add the secret that brought up the training.
Sorry, the question again.
He wants to know the secrets that brought up that training.
Oh, okay. My dad, my parents, myself were Jehovah's Witnesses, and
yes, that's the one I want. You don't want to bring that up.
Oh no, it just came up, and then he's a strong advocate of Bible principles, and so we also adhere to them. Yes.
Very good. Very good.
I'm guessing you're a Jehovah's Witness yourself.
Yes, I am. She's taking that out and he's taking the colorful picture of the whole thing.
Okay, thanks for calling, Kweku. You are qualified to be in the draw. You stand a chance to win a ticket to the Joy FM Lovers Dinner Dance. Samuel is on the line from Tema. Good morning, Sam. Good morning, Sam.
Hello.
Hi, Sam.
Yeah. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. Let's hear you.
Sabo, I'm calling from Tema.
Yes, let's hear you.
I just have a simple question for Oki.
To me.
And the question goes like this: what does he hate about his wife? That's my simple question.
No, you know, the word HATE, I don't even say it. I never write it on social media. It is forbidden in my house.
Wow, I think it's wonderful.
Yes, I think HATE is a big word. However, what do I dislike about my wife is the fact that she uses the children as an excuse to relegate me to the background.
I deal with the show,
that's what I don't like about it.
Let me take my last call. We just have a couple of minutes to go. Good morning, Eric.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, Eric, let's hear you.
What I want to say is I admire them a lot.
Eric, turn off your radio for me. Okay, then go ahead.
Let me.
Yeah.
Is he okay now?
It's great. Let's hear you.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that I admire them a lot, and their son is very brilliant. They should keep up. But I didn't hear something in what they are saying, like they get closer to God in their everything. Because I didn't hear, like, they go to church with the kids and all that. That's what I wanted to know.
Okay, so what role does God play in the relationship?
So he plays a lot of roles. Like, for example, we go by Ecclesiastes that says that cords of 3 strands are stronger. So we don't do this as a duo. We do it as a tripartite something. Yes, it's 3 of us.
All right.
Then also every morning we ourselves drive our kids to school because we want to have Bible studies with them. Currently we are on Elijah. And then in the evening before we sleep, after we've done our PlayStation, read storybooks, etc., we also do Bible studies before we sleep. So that's our Bible stories.
And that's it for today's Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Thank you so much to Ochame Kwame and Anika for joining us this morning. You both get a hamper from Niche, your mini department store.
Yay! TREI. Thank you, Niche.
Thank you, Niche. Thank you.
Alrighty.
We're super grateful.
I am so grateful that you guys joined us.
Yes. Thank you
have a super
for
day.
having us. You too.
Alright, it's 10 a.m. It's time for us to check out for the weekend. I'm handing you over to Araba.